need to do that. Yes,
I'm going to go do that.
Okay. Where's your sword? Oh.
Adventure time. Come on and tell your friends. Welcome to the chat room. Messages never end. 'Cause Twitch hasn't figured it out ever.
My eyes look like this. I'm like, oh.
Here, this is gonna help.
Yeah, I know.
It'll help you to see.
Great.
Why don't you at least like poke some holes in it? What are you gonna?
Here we are.
Here we go.
Are you Mario now?
I'd be a better Mario than Chris Pratt. I'll tell you that much.
And we're back to that. Okay, one cookie recipe.
It's me,
Mario. Mojo does not like that.
Okay, fine. All right. I know you like Chris Pratt, but he's not a great Mario.
Yeah, Mojo.
We already talked about this.
We did. We went over this.
Yes, he's great in Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll give you that.
What cookies were we gonna make?
Cookies?
Yeah.
It says it on the thing. Spider cookies?
Oh, right.
Do you want to do the sweets and I'll do the savory?
Sure, yeah. Let's focus on that. I'm going to try and do as much as I can.
Okay.
Here.
Actually, why don't you get that stuff started because
yeah, I need the dough. I need to bake it.
It takes a little while, and I'm gonna take care of these dishes.
Okay,
we
great.
Have a full dishwasher, and
okay.
I don't want it to like build up.
Yeah, we did good last night.
Yeah. I'm just gotta get it out of the way.
Oh man, I'm like right in the way of BMO. Sorry, BMO.
BMO. Let's move it.
What if he could hang right here? Would he stick? Oh, wait.
What about?
Wait, I can just move the box.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Just don't catch on fire, BMO.
Can anyone see him? I mean, he should be front and center until he's in the way.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Nope, can't see him there. Hold.
Where's that? Here. Maybe this?
Oh yeah, can he sit on that?
Yeah.
Cute. Let's use it. My poor little nose. We sold 350 tickets last night.
To what?
To Flamingo.
For what?
Just like to be there.
Gross.
Yeah. Perfect.
I mean, whatever. I guess I can't really talk shit. It's just not my scene.
BMO box? No, I know. And it's obviously not mine either, but it was nice for me because I don't know if we get something of that, but it meant that there was a lot of people there.
I feel like every scene is your scene.
Oh, well. Okay. Touche.
You're a chameleon.
I am. I always have been. Even in high school.
I mean, I could go there and I could fake it, but I'm not gonna have fun. And you can't make me.
I want this closed. There's too many things in here. And you can't make me. Yeah, I just have fun everywhere I go.
Well, it's more,
I am the fun.
I would have fun if I went with people or if I went with you, but I would never go to somewhere like that, like by myself and like make friends and hang out there. I'd go in and I'd be like, why am I here? I don't know any of these people. This is weird.
Totally.
I'm going home.
I get that. All right. Shortening. Peanut butter.
BMO loves club. I don't do a very good BMO.
No?
I try, you know. But drink this
Oh,
sauce?
these are the ones. No, thanks.
From last night?
No. Sauce tasted weird to me last night at the beginning.
I think it was just because it was real garlicky.
I love garlic though, you know me.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I know what you're getting at when you tasted it.
Yeah.
That was my guess anyway.
Any type of homemade cookie.
Because I had it on pizza later and earlier today. And it was great.
Huh. Odd how friendly Paul is to how much he doesn't like being social. I know, right?
I'm not friendly. I'll kick your ass.
I'll kick your ass. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. How can I make the dough?
Yeah, this is
It's a situation in there, and I don't know what to do.
There are some large stacks that are very dangerous.
The blue bowls don't stack very well.
They do by themselves.
Well, sure, not with anything
on top
in
of everything else.
25 cookies. Holy shit.
25?
That's a lot of cookies. Oh, we can hand them out.
Yeah, you can give them out to like...
Oh, we can give them to the kids.
Well, you're not...
What?
I think you could give them to our neighbors. But you
No, I know. I don't mean trick-or-treating. I mean like Dana,
Yeah.
Not Dana. Dana's Kitchen.
You're going to send them to Texas?
Yeah, I'm gonna send them to Texas.
I mean, cookies travel, I guess. You can't just like hand out random cookies to trick-or-treaters. Hey.
What in the actual fuck? Why does no one make their own cookie dough? What is happening here?
Quit it. I can see you're planning on licking them again. No.
You can see him planning.
Yes.
He's plotting.
Here.
$3.75.
Why don't you chew on that?
Okay, here we go.
Mojo, if I catch you licking your paws again, you gotta wear the wiener suit.
Can I have a mustache, Yes?
Are we going mustache
Yeah.
to mustache?
And glasses to glasses. I haven't had any smoochies today.
You haven't had any cheese?
Smoochies.
Oh.
Smooches. Okay, here we go. Preheat oven. With flour, baking soda, and salt. 2 cups of flour, people. Okay.
Yee. What in the hell?
What?
Stuff. Debris. The dishwasher didn't do a great job.
Oh no. What?
I would wipe these knives on my shirt, but Pops Cockles will make fun of me.
Oh no. Oh, no. Why? I just went to take all of these off the ring and took all of them off except the one that I needed.
Hey, don't mention the ring on Halloween, okay? I need to sleep tonight.
Ooh. Pop says, why would I make fun of you?
Remember when I forgot to turn off the stream a long time ago and you were
Clearly
like,
he
oh,
doesn't.
mostly you just wandered around the kitchen and then wiped knives on your shirt?
Oh, our lights. There we go. It's so dark in here.
I was just referencing the wiping the knives on my shirt.
You wiped your face with your shirt, he said.
No, it was a knife.
What, did he wipe his nose?
I mean, I might have done that too.
He likes that one.
Hey. No ganging up on Paul.
You invited C Films. What is Adventure Time?
See films, you're supposed to be seeing films.
It's a show.
This dishwasher did a terrible job. You're expired
1
dishwasher.
teaspoon of baking
We're
soda.
rehiring Molly.
Yeah. Tell her to come back. So, I don't know if you guys can. Can you guys see my eyeballs? No. Dude, that's supposed to be your one superpower. It was a definite shirt napkin. I do not know it. I do not know what. I do not know. Wow, that's hard to say. Every film and TV show ever made.
Oh, Google it.
Oh. I use the Googleator. What's Google?
The Googler.
The Googleinator. What happened?
It's a animated show, but it's for adults. But it looks like it's for kids.
1 teaspoon of baking soda. Make sure I'm
here. That thing is not plugged
What?
in.
It is plugged in.
I think it came up. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna smash it with a hammer soon.
I got it. Stay. You stay. Okay. 3/4 teaspoon kosher salt. I guess I should just keep all of these over here.
Here.
Oh
Like
yeah.
a chalice.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It's not gonna work.
why does it work downstairs?
It literally needs to be 100% charged and plugged in to work. It's the biggest piece of shit
I was just gonna
ever.
say, so it's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Heard. Got it.
Also, this one's not working.
What?
This one's not as much of a piece of shit, but pretty close.
Pretty close.
There it goes.
No, I need a stick of butter.
Really?
Do you use I can't remember. Is it salted or unsalted for baking? Unsalted.
Oh man, this is terrible. Both of them. Oh, you still don't have it plugged in.
I did. It was plugged in. Maybe it came out.
Serenity now!
Flour, baking soda, and salt. Never mind, soda say. Okay. I need a stand mixer. Okay, I'm making the spooky cookies.
Spoopy?
Spoopy. Butter.
I can't believe we didn't play any.
Scary games.
Yeah. I blame you.
We've been really busy.
How come you never want to play night crawlers anymore? With me, Frank? I'm sorry, Charlie. A second grade. God damn it, Pops.
Wow, seriously?
I just got done doing all your requests.
Is that the Who Pooped the Bed episode?
Yes.
Okay. 40,000 points to burn.
Alright, well, apparently we need to run some more, things, goals for bonus stuff.
Goals, things that, yeah.
We'll do more. Say your
What are you doing?
points. I can't do two.
Oh, hello, Dinner with Mom.
Dinner with Mom, what's up?
Good evening.
I can't do two different meal redemptions of the same thing, Pops. I think Dinner with Mom and Andy did a meal redemption and never told me what they wanted too.
Really?
I think so, or maybe they just talked about it.
Oh.
In the last one, they made me do the chop thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I thought they did one after that, and then never told me what they wanted.
I don't know about that. I feel like Andy would have. I don't know.
Audrey, what are you doing over here? Go back on camera.
I was looking for a string bed. Go back. Maybe a little hurt. On your bed. On your bed. Good boy. Dinner with Mom, how are you? What's happening? How's your Saturday? My mustache is gonna fall off.
You know, I feel that way all the time.
Do you?
No.
Oh. Okay. There's that. Can I use this one for cookies?
Yes, that is the paddle, and that is for pastries.
Make my life easier. I'm good. We helped a friend open her restaurant today. I'm way too old for that.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a feat.
What kind of restaurant?
Yeah, what was it? What did you guys have to do? What did you have to help with? Like getting it ready, or did you like actually work? Did you do like a soft opening? Tell me more. Tell me all the deets. Pops, you're watching UFC? May I have a spoon, please?
A spoon?
A spoon.
Cousin, why a spoon?
Please.
Because it'll
Please,
hurt
sir.
more, you twit.
Thank you.
Princess Bride not recipe. Reference. Come on, brain. God, I wish I had a monster right now. Like a real one.
Rawr. Oh. Like the drink.
It's just a tai-tai. I don't want a hot tea, but I guess that's all I got. That's all I have. So I guess I'll make one. We sure there's no monsters hiding?
No.
Rawr.
Ah, real monsters.
There's a beer in here. That's gonna do the opposite, but sounds refreshing.
Is there only one left?
No, there's
Oh,
multiple.
is it one? Make this so hard to mix.
Chimney. So whatchamacallit, the pretzels. Wait, did we ever get pretzel sticks?
Yep.
Okay. All you really need to do is you just melt it in the microwave.
Yep.
Some
We can
coconut.
use the melty sugar or the melties that I got.
Yeah, if we want to do the ghost ones though, if we use the white chocolate.
Oh, right.
And then I think we could just also glue the eyes to it if you wanted. Or not glue them, but you know what I mean.
I
Bloom
so
with the
I'm
chocolate.
not eating them.
But they don't take any time at all.
Yeah.
It's just like, you microwave it, you dip them, you're good to go. Do you need me to, oh, you already have the oven started.
Fucking churning almond butter over here. Ugh.
Huh?
This almond butter, it's killing me.
Why don't you just use peanut butter?
Because we don't have enough.
Oh. We do have like 7 jars of almond butter, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Alright. Well, just about is it.
Question, would working in a place like Dick's Last Resort be more or less stressful?
Honestly, I think I would enjoy working at Dick's Last Resort, but most of the people that go in there
It would
know
make me
that.
uncomfortable.
Well, they know that that's what it is, so they go in there to try to like have gotcha moments, you know? It's not. I would love to be able to act like I work at Dick's Last Resort at a regular restaurant. I had a cousin.
I don't know about it being stressful.
I have a cousin who worked there for many years, and it's just one of those places. It's like Olive Garden. You're not going to make very good tips, if at all. Even if you can mouth off to the customers, they're still really annoying and kind of like.
Well, it's like a tourist trap.
Yeah.
Oh no, my mustache. This thing's going through hell. It won't stick to my face.
My hands! They're falling apart! Ooh, I got you, little fly. Although I do feel like I'd be good at it.
Yeah.
Some of the things I've said to people is like I worked at Dick's Last Resort. They just weren't smart enough to get it. That's the real challenge. It's being so sarcastic that people aren't sure if you mean it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Alright, so I have my peanut butter. What else do I need in here? Sugar. Brown sugar. Okay. Oh, and I need the butter. Sugar, brown sugar. 3/4 cup sugar.
Honey, honey.
She broke character on camera. I know. I didn't mean to.
What's your character?
Well, no, my mustache fell off.
Oh, God.
I know. I know. It was real bad.
It's like the head falling off of Mickey Mouse at Disney World. You're going to make all the kids cry. Mommy, there's a man living inside Mickey.
Oh, wow. What?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Did
My
you
family
say-
was too poor.
You say Dickie?
Mickey.
Oh.
I don't know what happens at Disney World. Rides, overpriced drinks.
Yes, all of those things. I've never been to a theme park. I rode one rickety carnival roller coaster and have never had interest since, Pop says.
I've been
Hello,
to
Seafilms.
Cedar Point once
Yeah.
because my cousins lived in Cleveland and my mom would send me there over the summer. Probably just to get me out of her hair, honestly. And so I went with their family. That was great. Cedar Point was really cool. I don't know if they still have like one of the tallest.
Oh, my glasses.
At the time, they had one of the tallest rides in the world. The first time I went as a kid, I wasn't old enough to ride it, so I cried. And then I think we went back at some point, and I got to ride it. And then Six Flags is in Illinois, so we went there when we did the reading thing, where it was like you could get a ticket for like $15.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
And there would be like no lines.
Yeah.
And then I've been there like as an adult, and I don't know, I just can't stand in line to go on stand in line for 3.5 hours to go on a roller coaster. I can't stand in a line for 3.5 hours for pretty much anything, I don't think.
I always did, well, when Disney started doing the Fast Pass thing, that was great. But it's just a money grab, because you pay extra to, like, cut the line.
I mean, yeah, I'm into that.
Six Flags does it, too.
I don't think I would go unless I had that.
Yeah. Or you just go on a day that no one's there. You know, like a Monday in the off season when kids are like in school.
Yeah, even still, I think I've done that before and still ended up like the popular ones. You still wait like an hour to get on.
I've been when there was like no lines.
I'm sure that happens too.
It's
I'm just saying,
amazing.
you're
Yeah.
risking it. I'd rather just pay the extra.
Yeah.
Especially too because they have like TVs every 5 feet that just scream the same commercial at you over and over. It's like a fever dream. And I also don't understand why do they play commercials for Six Flags? You're already there.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? I mean, they do that with like football too that I don't get it. It's like, here's a break from your regularly scheduled NFL game for a commercial about the NFL. I'm like, what? This is a commercial for the thing I'm already watching? I don't understand. Is the point of the commercial to like sell a different product?
It looks like something was nibbling on this.
It sure does. Yeah. It's weird that it wouldn't have nibbled on the whole thing, but yeah, it does. Where was that at?
Up top where we're keeping all of the sugar that we have extra that we bought at Costco.
I mean, we did have a mouse last winter and it's getting cold out again, so it's not unlikely that another one has made its way in. I don't know that it would be so stupid to only nibble the plastic and not actually give into the sugar, though.
Right?
Oh man, if we catch another mouse, we don't have Molly here to hit it with a hammer.
Oh no. Mojo break. Hulk Hogan costume, Loriander says.
Hey, what's up, Loriander?
The Linzomania is going to run wild. One mouse or many mice? Honestly, we don't even know if we have a mouse, but...
We
Did
had...
you hear your voice? Did you hear your...
Last year, we caught one mouse, and, that was that. We didn't have another problem, but I'm sure if that mouse got in somewhere, then another one could.
Yep. Well, I'm going to do some investigating later, not right now, as I spill all of the candy ice.
I haven't seen any mouse shit, but now that it's getting colder, it's more likely that they'll come in from outside if they are out there.
Yeah.
This is another reason why we should get a kitty.
Well, that's like a cabinet, though. It won't go to get in the cabinet.
Oh no, you get a good mouse and cat, ain't no mice gonna be in the building.
How would it get in the cabinet?
What, the mouse?
Yeah. No, the cat.
No, I mean the thing is the cat, the mouse will be running around and the cat hunts for it. And then as soon as the mouse sees that there's a cat around, it's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. It's the same as having like, I mean they tried that in Chicago, I don't know if it really worked very well, where they were giving restaurants feral cats to put in there. Like, hey, put this out, or take a feral cat and they're
Like,
basically...
let it catch the mice?
Well, basically, like, give it some food and whatever so it sticks around, and it'll kill all the rats around your property. It was like an incentive for restaurants to get rid of rats because of the rat problem in the city.
Yeah.
And it's just having the feral cat, if the feral cat sticks around because it knows it's going to get food from the restaurant, it'll also hunt the rats. Mojo would probably run away from the thing.
3 minutes. The cat and the mouse.
Ah! It's a mouse!
Popsicles, that sounds very Chicago. Dog mouse hunter? That's a first for me. Nah, Mojo wouldn't fucking do that. It would definitely have to be a cat. Did I wash my hands over there, sir?
No, it's more that, like, if you take the bacon off of it right away and rinse it, it's fine. If you let it sit, you gotta scrub it for an hour.
Yeah, I just mean for you to do something else other than have to clean up. Okay. So you want a tomcat. Yep. Definitely a tomcat.
I mean, I want it to be cute, too.
The cat?
But also ferocious.
Alright, Mojo. Let's do this break while my hands are clean.
We all also have a bunch of shit behind the fridge here, and that was the problem before. It's just a big pile of stuff that I can hide in.
Yeah.
So we can get all this, whatever this is, piled up back here. Up somewhere else. Would be helpful. The season, it just becomes a catch-all for random shit.
The left side of the right side of the fridge, you mean?
Yeah, I don't even know what's back there. Like big bags of nonsense.
Alright, motor break. Whoa, Mufasa! Rodents are the only thing my dog isn't afraid of, Pop says. Amazing. Mufasa redeemed make a toast.
Make a toast.
Okay. I think I do need to cut
It's your turn.
eyes in here because I can't see.
Ooh, fuck. I feel like my hands are gonna fall off. Whatever this disease is my hands have, it should be called paper mache hands, because that's what it feels like. Hand leprosy.
Motor rake. I'll toast to that mustache. Wait, mine or his? Oh, now I just ruined it. Okay, Mojo. Play your song. I ruined my glasses trying to make eye holes.
I'm Answer My Eyeballs Johnson. And we've got... Well, I don't know what we've got, because I've got ants in my eyeballs.
Mojo! Up. Oh boy. Can you sit? You're distracting him. Good boy. Other paw. Other paw. Other paw, please. Yep. Good boy. Can you lay down? Oh, what a good boy. Didn't even talk back. Okay. Another up. Up. Whoa, good job. There you go. Good boy.
So if you want to see what I'm talking about, my discussing... That's what my hands look like in the winter. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's leprosy.
Mufasa is a fan of the stash. The handlebars look absolutely repugnant. Resplendent. Repugnant. I think I just made that. Ew, prune fingers. No, they're not even prune fingers.
I mean,
they're
they are
like
pruny too, but they like this is
pruny
what
right
they
now.
look like all the time in the winter. I don't know what it is, and I went to the dermatologist,
peel.
and she gave me something that didn't work. She's like, I don't know what it is. So I'm pretty sure I have some sort of plague.
medium high. Light and fluffy. No. I tried and I can't fucking see out of it anyway because there's tape there and I forgot. So I ruined it.
Why didn't you just take them off?
I had them up here.
There you go. Here. You owe Mufasa,
Okay. Don't know any good toast besides my dirty ones.
just make it up.
My brain is an empty cave. Well, here's to Andy for gifting 100 subs today. I'm just kidding. We already did that.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Oh my God. To the people that are your friends that you've never met in real life but support you all the time online. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers. Could have had a rhyme in there, but...
I was working on it.
Next time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we just got one, huh? Right? Sploosh! What?
Said I don't even know if I'll be able to eat that.
What do you mean?
Well, like, I don't know that it'll be done by the time I need to go.
When do you have to leave?
Same time as last night. 9. Well, I have to leave at like 9, whatever. 9:20. Was actually perfect last night. Gave me time to find parking.
Well...
I realistically could leave at like 9:30 probably.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't saying like that. I was just saying that you're gonna have to save me now. I have crazy makeup on for my other costume at work. 2 large eggs. It's hard to spell Andy's name. Well, not Andy, but Wonder Boy. Oh no. Two large eggs.
Oh, it's supposed to make some sort of graveyard bean dip, huh? Maybe we'll skip that one. I forgot you only have 2 hours tonight. I mean, I suppose I can make it for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, you don't have to stop streaming, obviously. So.
Well, I want to make something so you have something to eat. So I'm gonna focus on this.
Okay.
Bean dip isn't very hard to make.
Yeah, and then.
But if we don't eat it tonight, we can have it for tomorrow.
Okay. Where is the vanilla?
Vanilla's in the big boy down here, I think.
No, I put it in here and I found it.
I was about to say, you're asking me where stuff is at now?
I was kind of talking out loud. 2 large eggs. I see you also have trouble with words. Who, me, Pops? I definitely have trouble with words all the time.
Words are hard. picture with her.
Here's them size of bowl. Yeah, I'd like to do like a full body.
It's getting really cheap. Oh, she hasn't sent me a full body shot?
I'm really upset that I fucked this up.
Or we're gonna re-wear these.
Oh yeah, I mean if we're gonna do a Monday. What's happening? Robo Stuff! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! Don't mind my stupid eye. I messed it up.
Can we get a shout out for Robo Steph, please?
Robo Stuff! Sorry, it's kind of loud. I'm beating eggs. Yes, timer, I hear you.
Where did I put this recipe at? There it is. You need me to turn that on?
Got it. Espresso, dumbass. Eric, I can't.
What?
Eric texted me and he goes, hey, what is the specs for the good morning? I said, hey, I'm good, thanks. How are you? He goes, I'm at work, boo-boo. I need it. So I texted him and I said 1 ounce Spro. When he goes, Spro, question mark? I'm like, yeah, it's an espresso martini. What do you think Spro means? He's an idiot. Special boy we used to work with.
Also, don't offer people things if you don't know how to make them.
Exactly. And vanilla and milk. Okay, vanilla and Raiders. Oh, thank you. RoboStuff loves our costumes.
Thanks.
How was your stream? What did you do?
Yeah,
what were
you
you?
make?
Sorry, I'm very distracted by this recipe and this sound. Let's turn this off for 1 second. Please tell us all about your stream. What happened? What were you doing?
I feel like you're making the most complicated cookie I've ever heard of.
It's just taking me a long time. So just let me be. That's what's happening here, okay? I'm getting distracted. I'm like trying to run the chat. It was great. We made deviled eggs, some with chipotle. I love deviled eggs. Paul can't have eggs, but do you like deviled eggs, Paul?
Do I like...
1.5
Wait,
teaspoons.
what? Do you say, do I like eggs?
No, I said, do you like deviled eggs? Like before you knew that you were allergic.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I would get very, very sick at every family party.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I made that up in my brain.
And it would be because I would eat like 7 deviled eggs and then a bunch of like sour cream and onion dip and spinach dip.
Yeah. Paul's lactose intolerant
And
allergic to egg whites.
So living in the Midwest was basically hell all through my upbringing.
It was bad for him.
I heard you were sick. I made you a casserole.
Oh my god. Here, drink some warm milk at the end of the night.
Oh, your tummy hurts? Drink this milk.
No one knew. Sadly. Anyway, well that sounds fun. Have you done anything spooky for Halloween? I'm making spider cookies right now. I'm attempting. It's taking me a very long time.
Your son's very sickly. Are you making sure that he's getting enough dairy?
Dairy.
Serious.
I know. That's why I'm laughing. Like, honestly.
Your son's always complaining about feeling ill at school, so we just want to make sure he's getting enough nutrition. Maybe some more milk at dinner in the morning before he goes to sleep.
Oh my gosh. Also, for newcomers, I am Little Chef. This is Big Chef. RoboStuff, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate you. Sorry I'm a little distracted.
RoboStuff, go do it right now!
Seriously. You're doing it wrong if you have not followed RoboStuff. I think I can get rid of all this stuff. Clean clean up my mess as I go. We're making multiple things tonight, or we're trying to. I unfortunately have to work because I need the money. And I knew I was going to be busy tonight, so I volunteered myself.
Man.
What?
Recipes on the internet are so bad.
They are really bad.
It's like they're written by a computer that doesn't know how to cook. I don't understand how there's. I really don't understand. It makes me sad because I feel like a lot of people want to learn how to cook, and they look on the internet for recipes. And when I look at these, I'm like, that is going to turn out really bad. And then someone's going to be like, well, I guess I don't know how to cook. This tastes like shit. No, it's the recipe that you use.
Pop says y'all have to work too hard. I know, right? Sad. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
All I wanted was Sundays off for football, and I had to add 2 games. So now we stream, and then I watch half of a game, and then I run 2 games. Watch half of a football game. It's great. Paul's describing my culinary journey. Hey, this is my advice. Stop using internet recipes and get yourself some cookbooks.
Agreed.
Specifically, because also I bought some cookbooks that are like on sale on Amazon. It's like bestseller, blah blah blah. I have a sous vide book that's the recipes are trash. They're absolutely trash. I could write a better recipe book in. I mean, and maybe I should, but there's a lot of, you got to get publicists and whatever. My point is, James Beard award winning is always going to be a good cookbook, or New York Times bestseller, maybe. It still could be like maybe not the best, but that's generally a good indicator that the book is good. New York Times bestseller, James Beard award winner, or a chef that has won a James Beard, maybe not for the book, but in the past. I do have 1 or 2 famous chef cookbooks where I'm like, they did not write this cookbook. They hired someone to do it for them, and these recipes are
Wrong. Or trash.
or just badly edited.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of mistakes in there. Or like it calls for like a cup of, not a cup, but like 3 tablespoons of kosher salt or something to where it's like inedible. So, but that's still better than what you have online. And you don't have to read 7 pages of a blog about their first time having paella.
The fact that you chose paella.
The first time I smelled paella on my walk through Barcelona, I knew that I had to make a blog post about it that was 7 pages long. And while I didn't learn how to cook paella in Spain, I copied this recipe from someone else that I found online. And I'm pretty sure it has some of the things that are in paella.
Okay, this is 16 cookies. That's better. 16 cookies. Alright, peeps. I'm gonna portion these cookies.
Make sure to follow all my links to Amazon to buy your cookware.
I forgot.
Honestly, sometimes I shake my head at myself because I'll find a recipe. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a cool idea. And I save it in my phone, and then I go back. I'm like, all right, let's make this recipe. And I get like 2 lines in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And what is this? I'm like, if they don't even know how to properly saute onions, then...
I feel like I'm still learning how to kind of go through a recipe and, you know, especially online ones, and be like, no, not that. Like that one, remember when you were doing your game and I was like, it told me to put the sausage in and I'm not doing that. Or like whatever the pork, you know? And it was like, it was specifically leftover pork.
Well, it's
and it was like, put it in now. And I was like, absolutely not. If I wanted it to taste like a shoe, I would
Well, it's like this one, the last step is adding the pork sausage. I'm like, why wouldn't I saute the sausage first that's filled with fat and then saute the onion in the sausage fat?
Amazing.
Doesn't make any sense. Or the things that are just, they say like to add garlic with all the other vegetables and turn it on high heat. I'm like, okay, so you want people to burn their garlic and then it's going to taste like ass. Great. I mean, even that Fit Men Cook, like I like that for its ideas, but a lot of those recipes are really bad. Remember that Korean style, in quotations, potato, like gochujang chicken we made from that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That was a real stinker. I'm like, I get it, you're a fitness dude, but man.
Just yikes. Make this better. Blue-white bag. Okay. So I need parchment paper. Gonna put these into some cookies.
I am cheating, chat. I usually make my own Italian sausage, but I kind of broke our one KitchenAid-ish. At least, I don't know, I messed up the attachment. I haven't fixed it, so I bought some Costco sausages. I'm cutting the casing off of them and using that.
Because why not?
Which is fine.
Oh, my glasses.
Say it right.
My glasses.
There it is.
Did I say it okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of Millhouse quotes, remind me to visit Widget tomorrow.
Okay. I'll try. I'm gonna be working. Dinner with Mom said biggest pet peeve is listing ingredients but not in the order that you need to use them.
Oh yeah! That's a lack of editing right there too.
Drives me crazy. I always double check though. Because you never know.
That's honestly, that's one of the things that holds me back from doing like vlogs or anything like that. I know people make like money off of it, but I would need an editor to where I would have to just like talk them through how I make something and they can write it down, because I'm too scatterbrained and I would write something down in the wrong order and I would be that guy.
Paul Pop says, I do all the things Paul just made fun of. I think I might be a bad cook.
Well, you're probably following those things, though, because someone online didn't, you know, just listed a bad recipe. That's I think my point, too, is, like, okay, so, number one book I'd recommend for new cooks is Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat is a really good resource, but you have to read the book. You have to, like, read it front to back like it's a book. And if you're going to make one of the recipes, don't just make the recipe. Like, read what she has to say about, like, stocking your kitchen.
Like, why?
The way to cut an onion. The way, how, like, breaking down a chicken works. That's a great one. And then Kenji Lopez Alt. All of his books are fire. They're awesome. He's my favorite for his books because he's very scientific. And they're very well put together. And do I make all of his recipes exactly as he does? No. But I find them fascinating, especially being, like, classically trained in French cooking, and him doing an experiment to be like, is this just something that we've done for a long time that really doesn't matter? And that part I find really interesting in his books. Again, but his stuff, like, chapter, you know, he has a chapter on, like, grilled meats, or he has a chapter on, like, ground meats. And if you could take the time to, like, read those chapters, you'll learn a lot. You don't need to go and read Escoffier because
Who has time for that?
Well, and also nobody cooks like that anymore. No, like that classic French cooking is built on soups and stocks and sauces that take multiple days, and you're not going to go to your local butcher and get a whole veal and all of its bones. So most of those things are kind of, if you're going to go that route, you want to learn classical French cooking, get Julia Child and her cookbooks. Those are great references because she makes it accessible for home use. And that's another one. Julia Child's, as far as like classical French techniques. Kenji, as far as scientific stuff. And then I love the Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat book. I don't love her recipes all that much, but she does a really good job of having like easy to read, very like home cooking. Like this is the simplest way I can explain it to you without overcomplicating it for no reason.
3, 6, 9, 12,
That
13,
was
14,
my timer.
15.
So back here, I'm par cooking my acorn squash. I think I'm gonna have to go a little longer because this weird recipe told me to microwave them, which, you know, it works.
Dinner with Mom says, LOL, pro tips with Paul will make us all better cooks. Oh my god, I love her. I think talking about the Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat.
Yeah, and it's on Netflix. You can watch it, and she makes some of those recipes on there. She's really charming.
Kenji's a master. I just made one of his recipes, RoboStuff says.
He's awesome.
Kenji is amazing.
Kenji also has an amazing, his Instagram.
I
The
know
only
that.
thing, I know he like, I mean, he has to make his money too, so he does stuff for like New York Times and Bon Appetit, that like, they have like paywalls on their website. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I would say don't spend $5 to $10 a month on like New York Times recipes because they don't teach you how to cook. They just give you recipes. Buy one of these books for $20, $30.
Then you can pay the money.
Read it and then like
and then go and do the
even
recipes.
then, like, I don't know.
You don't have to. I'm just saying if you want to pay for those recipes, learn how to cook first and then use the recipes.
There was one recently though that I'm trying to think of what it was. Where he did it exclusively for New York Times Magazine, and it was like, man, I can't remember what it was, but it almost made me buy a subscription because I was like, oh, I've always wondered about that, and he doesn't have it in the book, and he did it like a breakdown of like some kind of old wives' tale of cooking, where I've always been like, I don't know if that's true. It doesn't really make any sense to me.
Yeah.
And
can you scroll through the chat because my hands are gunky?
Yeah.
Classic mistake. I should have
scroll
weighed
up
this.
further.
Sorry, I just can't. Yeah, I don't.
I think you got it all.
Which one? Yum.
I just used one of his recipes.
New York Times.
I love he writes a recipe and tells you why it works. Definitely. Which one? Dinner with Mom asked RoboStuff. Deviled eggs. Yes. Man, I wish I could eat deviled eggs, honestly. New York Times has a comprehensive cookbook on Amazon. I actually do have that one. Those are two. I have Bon Appetit, and I have New York Times, like the really big. They look like a dictionary. Yeah, there's a couple of them in here. I don't know where they come from. Probably this pile of produce or something.
This is all so fresh, though. It's not dying.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they didn't have like a fruit fly on them.
Oh, I suppose.
You know?
Yeah.
I just figured, I just saw them this week, so I figured they might have been on it from the grocery store.
Yeah.
I do like the Bon Appetit comprehensive cookbook and the New York Times one. They have a lot of like really old school recipes in there from a bunch of different chefs. They have like a lot of stuff for like dinner parties. They have cocktails, they have desserts. Those are good to have around just to like, I don't know, if you're, I'm trying to think of like the last weird thing that we were trying to make. I think it was like a soup or something, and I was like, what am I going to do with all this kabocha squash or something? And so I went through there and I just looked, you know, of course there was like 2 or 3 recipes for kabocha squash something. So those are good. They don't have like a ton of like how and why, but they have a bunch of recipes. It's like a dictionary of recipes, which is really helpful at times. And they're not too expensive. I think it was like 20, 30 bucks, maybe. Kenji's book, Walk, I fucking love.
Same.
Because there's, you know, if you want to make beef and broccoli or General Tso's chicken or any Asian food that you've ever had, you look online,
the recipe.
That person who's making that recipe, I guarantee you, well, maybe even if they are Asian, I feel like you're flooded with all the stuff that gets pushed to the top because they pay for it or whatever. It's hard to find an authentic recipe. So that's why I like the Wok book, because there's a lot of ethnic recipes that use techniques that I'm not familiar with, being from like a French cooking background. I was making beef and broccoli, and one of the steps is to take all the beef and cut it, and then submerge it in water, and then like agitate the shit out of it in water, and then rinse it like several times. And I'm like, this is the weirdest thing. Why would I rinse my meat after I cut it and agitate the crap out of it?
Does it absorb the water?
I think it's just to like, it like tenderizes it, and it lets it allow, like the marinade gets in there better. Oh. And then you put like, the baking soda is in the marinade, and it's like that meat tenderizer. So it's a bunch of stuff that I've learned cooking from that book that I've always wondered when I've eaten Asian food, like how do they make it like this? How's the chicken still crispy when it's covered in sauce? Stuff like that is in that book.
Guys, these are giant cookies. I don't really know how to fit them all on here, honestly.
How much time do we have, Chef?
Like a little less than an hour.
Oh my God, we're going down.
I don't know where to put this one. I don't think I can fit it. I feel like if there's one, I may as well space these bad boys out and do 2 trays.
But to sum that up, if I were to give you 3 books as a must-have, Food Lab by Kenji.
Yep.
Julia Child's, it's a double book set of her 2 first, like, French cuisine for the home cook or something. I forget the actual title. It's 2 different volumes.
The master,
Mastering French Cuisine or something.
Cuisine. Yeah.
And that one just has beautiful, like, the way, the detailed, like, pictures and how to break down the chicken and everything is fantastic. A lot of the recipes, I feel like, I don't know, people don't really cook like that anymore. It's a little decadent, but they're fun and it teaches you a lot. Kenji's Food Lab is, you have to have it. And then Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. And then if you want a baking book, the Ken Forkish Flour, Water, Salt, Yeast, which sounds similar to, what's her name, Samir? No. I can't remember her name. That does the Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat.
Those in there.
No, it's okay. I can take them out. You need the top rack?
I guess I don't need it.
What rack are they supposed to go on?
It doesn't say.
if you like Asian cooking, get Kenji's wok book.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to get his book that's, what is it? He has a book that's called Every Night is Pizza Night.
Samin.
Samin.
Dinner with Mom knows all the people you're talking about. She says, I have Baking with Dory by Dory Greenspan, and it's a great cookbook.
Ooh.
Or it's a great book.
Can you write that down?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a great baker. It's something I'd like to get better at. I like baking bread. I'm not good at pastry at all because I have the attention to detail and I'm scatterbrained. But I do enjoy learning about it.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the things with anything, but especially with cooking, is
You're back.
being humble enough to like kind of admit that I think even if you know a lot about cooking, you can always learn more. And despite me going to culinary school and working for years and years in kitchens, I've forgotten probably more than I remember. And sometimes when I read books that tell me, you know, something contrary to what I thought was right, I'm willing to try it to see if they are right. And that's how we learn. Alright. Ooh, this fucking recipe has no garlic in it. What kind of fucking Italian sausage with sage?
Rude.
If it did have garlic in it, I bet it would have told me to start with the garlic and onion and then put the sausage on top of it.
Mm. Still a little flour.
Mine needs flour.
Oh. Open shop.
Mojo! There's nothing. I just needed someone to blame for not taking all the skin off of the garlic.
Oh.
Obviously, that's Mojo's fault.
Always. He always forgets to take the skin off.
I know! I mean, I had the skin most of the time. It's just... I mean, Mojo had the skin.
Right.
I also have like Morimoto's Japanese home cooking book that I like. I wouldn't say it's essential, but it's fun to see. It's very different, even from like the other. A lot of the other. I have Every Grain of Rice is a really good Chinese cookbook
Agreed.
for authentic, like really authentic Chinese food. Most of it you wouldn't recognize unless you've been to a big city that does authentic Chinese and not just like Americanized. That one's a good one.
Sometimes finding the ingredients can be a little rough, but
Yeah, she does a good job though of saying like, here's where you might be able to find these things.
it, yeah.
And online there's a lot of good resources. So
yeah, I agree.
a lot of the things with that book though, they're kind of made for like family meals, you know.
Yeah,
They're made to like, they're not like all encompassing. Like you can make this and just have a dinner with it. It's like there's certain ones where it's like, here's the meat. And then you gotta make a vegetable dish, and then you gotta make rice, and then you gotta make this, and then...
Yeah.
But it does have some key like concepts and ingredients that I didn't even know it really existed, because I don't have any like a background, or I never worked anywhere that did Chinese or Central Asian cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with the Morimoto. Actually, the Morimoto book, I think I've seen more like Japanese techniques in some of the fine dining restaurants that I worked in.
Yeah.
Than I like just, or maybe ingredients like kombu and crossovers of like Japanese French.
Yeah.
So now that I've crisped up my sausage, fat's in the pan, onions are translucent. Now I'm going to add my garlic and my aromatics, or any aromatics that I have. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so my garlic doesn't burn. I'm going to add sage in a moment, if I can find it in this. Yeah,
Probably
there
in
it is.
that pile.
Woo! We went from completely empty to way too full as we do. We've gotten pretty good at shopping and using everything until it's all gone, and then we do one big Costco trip for the big stuff.
Chocolate, half teaspoon sugar.
Grab other stuff throughout for the produce. Try to empty out the freezer and start all over again.
Yeah, I think we've been doing good with it. Half teaspoon.
So we're gonna do some sagey boys. How's your cookie extravaganza going over there?
It's going fine. It didn't all fit. I also, honestly, made the mistake, which it's not that big of a mistake. It's more of like something you should do if you want all of your cookies to be the same.
Yeah.
I should have weighed the dough. After it was done, I should have weighed it and then divided it by 16. Because now they're going to be different shapes, but it's okay. I tried my best.
It's okay. Some people just get lucky with a big cookie.
True.
Like Mojo.
Yeah.
I think we still have cranberries down here, right?
Dried cranberries?
Yeah.
I bought some. They were on the list.
Oh, okay,
It's
cool.
like a little bag.
Little bag.
Right here, right here.
Alright, sausage, onion, sage. I'm gonna throw some cranberries in there for a little pop of the sweetness.
Done with this.
I would, potentially like to maybe do some more like meal prep. I think next week we're gonna do soups. And we're gonna do some more like stuff that you can make within 30 minutes that you can make a big batch of and freeze. Because although we do these,
Oh my god, I could just eat this.
cooking streams, a lot of times we're doing this, we eat it a couple times, but we do a lot of meal prep too, of stuff that we can freeze. You've seen us do like the turkey burgers or just things that you can pop right out of the freezer and have ready in 10-15 minutes in the middle of the day for lunch.
I'm about to flash you.
And I'm going to try to do more of that because I feel like it's valuable for people, especially if they're just getting started cooking, because cooking can be daunting. It can feel like you're going to have to spend a ton of time to do it, to shop, to blah, blah, blah.
Oops, missed one.
And I realize for me, sometimes it seems,
coming down.
it's one of those things that I know how to do.
Sorry, I gotta go back in here.
So it's hard for me to explain to other people on how it can be easy. So I'm trying to get better at that, of like the things that I've learned and
Well, it's funny,
how we can shop all at once. We shop like maybe once a week and then once a month for big stuff.
Pop says, man, I am cooking illiterate. And then he said, I would enjoy those streams. The ones you were just talking about.
Yeah. And I want to do some ones, maybe two of like
Half cup chocolate.
some like just like really basic technique sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I know I've broken down a chicken. I think I need to get better also about clipping those things maybe and just putting them in Discord. Like, here's how you break down a whole chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Or and then we can put it in YouTube or something like that too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Talking too much and let my beer get warm.
You gotta wet your whistle more often.
Ooh, baby. You gotta go to work.
I know, it's sad.
Turn off the camera.
String. Which one?
Alright.
Well, I don't have a pastry bag, but... So I'm melting my chocolate for my Spidey boys. Excuse me.
Oh no.
What happened? Oh.
I just wanted to get that brownness on to stick.
Yeah, definitely.
Excuse me, BMO? I just want to show everyone. So, legitimately, all I did with this, split the acorn squash in half. Took out all the seeds. Salt and pepper, olive oil. Rubbed the olive oil on the inside. And then I've had this in the oven. I just was working with whatever she had, 375.
Yep.
For about 20 minutes. You can see I was just kind of waiting for it to get a little brown on the edges. And now I can just, you can stuff these with whatever you want. Right now I'm doing that sage cranberry, sweet Italian sausage. You don't really, unfortunately it's stuck a little bit. I should have maybe put some oil down. This one was good. This one, I lost some of the brown. But it'll brown as well once we're going to put this filling in there. The filling is basically brown the sausage, sauteed the onions in it, added the garlic, sweated that out, added my sage, which I have fresh sage. If you have dry sage, dried herbs generally first, fresh herbs last. Easy enough to remember. And the cranberries last because they don't really need to cook, but you want them to get happy with everything else. You just want to make sure that you don't burn. Your garlic is the most important thing with stuff like this because aromatics, garlic, shallot, those things tend to burn very easily. And then your heartier vegetables you can sweat early. So carrot, celery, onion. You can burn onion too, but it takes quite a bit more. It's somewhat about the oils and also the sugar content of the vegetable. I need a better spoon for this. I guess I could use that one that I have. Now, where's that parm at?
The giant one that we bought or the old one?
Did you use all the other one?
I don't think so. It's in that
There
bag.
she is. Sorry, do you need to get in here for something?
I need to get into the oven.
And then we'll have maybe some fresh parsley to hit it at the end. Generally, Certain things like parsley and cilantro, you generally don't like really add in and cook too much. You mix them in at the end. It's sort of part of the fresh herb thing. Some recipes you can add some early, like I have the sage in here. Basically when I threw in that cranberry, you can also add it at the end, but it's probably going to be plenty sagey. Sage is pretty powerful. And if you want that nice fresh green color, I would say parsley at the end rather than fresh sage. And I'll add a little fresh flavor. And put some parm in here to hopefully get it to kind of hold together a little bit. Oh, did I take out that mozzarella? Did I forget? I think I did. Although I'm not supposed to eat cheese, I do realize its value. Why hath you cursed me with this cheese affliction, my lord? So I'm going to put a little mozz in there too. Don't really want to cook it. The thing with cheese is, with stuff like this, if you add cheese, whether it's Parmesan, mozzarella, whatever, to something like this, you add it too early. Say I put this back on the stove. You're going to separate the curds from the whey, and all of the oils from the cheese are going to separate, and you're going to have a real grease ball on your hands. It's not going to do the cheesy stick together. If you've ever had, I hate baked mac and cheese for that reason. It's just overcooked macaroni with a bunch of oily, greasy mess. Unless you use something like Velveeta, which I would much prefer because it has a bunch of stabilizers and your oils don't separate. But sometimes I even have to relearn that lesson. The other night, we were making some pasta, and I was like, oh, you know, it just needs a little salt. I'm going to add this Parmesan, and by the time I was done adding the Parmesan, the pasta was cold. So I heated it back up, and by the time I was done, the Parmesan had sort of melted because I reheated it, and it was just a pool of oil on the bottom. And that happens because the cheese is going to start separating the fat. So you just have to be careful about your order of operations and your steps sometimes. And if you mess it up, it's still going to taste good. It just might not look great. And certain cheeses have more or less fat, so each one kind of has its own rules, but for the most part, like Parmesan, I feel is a finishing cheese. The more aged it is, that's probably the case. Sprinkle it on top. That's why I usually get Parmesan on a pasta at the end. Or if you do a risotto, you add the Parmesan as you like fold the risotto after it's already done cooking.
Hey, chef.
Yes.
This chocolate bag has a hole because I don't have any piping bags, so I'm just going to use this plastic one.
Chocolate bag?
Yeah, my piping chocolate.
Oh.
So, just be careful.
Okay.
Not to tip it.
I'm not going to touch any of your things.
Great.
I'm just focused on
sausage.
Getting you hot stuffing of sausage.
Go on.
Just focused on stuffing you with sausage before you leave for work.
Fantastic. Sounds good.
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
Hold on.
Please.
Okay.
I don't know what this was fully in reference to. I do both with cilantro, at least with Mexican food.
Yeah. Also, Mexican and Thai food also has, when you make like pozole, maybe not pozole, I forget what I'm thinking of, but like oftentimes it'll call for the cilantro stems. Indian food does that a lot too. Cilantro stems. Most other food is like throw out all the stems, but there's a lot of flavor in there, and they're heartier. Or if you've ever had pho, cilantro stems are in there. So, with cooking also, the things that I'm saying, I feel like there are rules, but there's always an exception to the rule.
I was there because that pan's hot.
Okay. I'm just making
Don't
sure
touch
that I
the
didn't
pig.
leave it there on accident.
No, just don't touch the pig.
I'm going to put...
John, what are you making? It looks really good. John says.
John Canning?
No, John Tay.
John Tay, what's up?
Oh, John Tay?
John Tay?
Oh, John Tay.
Sorry, that's an inside joke. Our friend thought she could speak French and got it really wrong.
I know a John Canning. John says.
Wait, isn't John Canning is our other Scottishman, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
his...
but this is John Tay that one?
No, that's why I said John Canning.
Oh.
Because he
It
comes
says
on
I
once in a
know
while.
a John Canning. You're right.
What are we making? Several things. This is a little bit Halloween inspired.
Hi, John.
Stuffed sage cranberry where am I at? Sausage, onion, garlic, cranberry, sage, stuffed in a acorn squash that I've already cooked in the oven until it was just starting to brown, putting a little cheese on top. We'll finish it with some parm. I could probably do that now because honestly everything's cooked at this point. We're just gonna let this cheese melt and let it brown on top.
Yummy.
I cooked did the
It's 8:35.
the acorn first, which you should be able to kind of like scoop into the acorn. And then we have some Halloween cookies.
Yep. Maybe I'll make one of the drinks.
Yeah. And then I might stay. She's got to go to work, but I might make bean dip for tomorrow.
Sounds really good, John says. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you as well. How'd you find us?
Yeah, how did you find us?
Welcome in. We do
I
variety streaming. We're
love bean dip.
this
John.
is obviously how we always dress.
Totally. I usually have a yellow mustache.
Yep.
Sorry. Hold. This is really.
I love how many people don't know
What we
Adventure
are?
Time and they just think you're Hulk Hogan. It's my favorite
know.
part.
I know. It is really fun.
It does look Hulk Hogan-esque though.
But it's not yellow.
I mean, Hulk Hogan's hair is all yellow.
I guess it's more like blonde. But
Hell yeah, brother!
Paul also plays games.
I do, yeah.
I have the same outfit for Thursdays, John says. Fantastic. We're twins. Excuse me, sir.
Okay. What else?
Yeah. Here we go. And I'm making spider cookies.
This is BMO. BMO! Mojo, how long has it been since you've gotten a treat? Too long. Mojo, if you can't answer me, then it's too long.
Yeah, Mojo.
And if anyone's concerned about Mojo's calorie intake, most of
Oh yeah, John meet Mojo.
the times I'm giving him his daily treats during our stream. He has 2 vitamins, and this is his ginger CBD something that his grandmother sends. I don't really trust that CBD does anything, but he seems to like them.
Playing games with my heart. Quit playing games with my heart. my heart. Oh, wow.
Oh.
You sweating on your sword?
I got a sweaty sword.
I had a wet stash earlier, so.
Well, aren't we a pair?
I know.
Hiya!
Oh, what did I not
Hey.
make?
Hey.
Oh, that one I can't make. So this one to go with our cookies. CBD definitely helped my dog express glands less often.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, those. I think this does have CBD in it.
Yeah.
Mojo is a little worry wart, so we'll do anything to get him to calm his
Tits.
little worried mind.
I'm not sure I found your page. I think you were chatting in an art stream maybe, and I checked out your page and thought it was interesting.
Oh, cool.
Well, either way,
Welcome in. We're glad to have you.
All right. I guess I'll
Those
make.
look nice.
Yeah.
These are nice little soft cooks.
Yeah.
You did good.
I'm excited. I'm gonna make this drink. So it's my first time checking that out. Well, John, welcome in.
What do we got? Oh, you're just waiting on the rest of them. Can I do anything to help you, like?
Nope, I'm letting them rest because they need to cool before I do anything else. I'm gonna make this drink, and then I'm probably gonna at least do one of them, one of the cookies.
Okay, when your cookies are done, I think those acorns are gonna be done.
Okay.
And
yeah,
then if you
just
want to
have
just,
that timer
okay,
left.
I want to make sure you have time to eat before you go.
I can eat on stream. I don't mind.
Okay.
Or at the table or whatever. Oh, it's not. Well, it's not shaken. It's stirred, but I might just stir it in this. I technically have like 40 minutes before I have to leave, so that's a good amount of time.
Okay.
I came for the beard, stayed for the mustache, Hodrific said. Hell yeah. What?
This is for you,
Yeah.
and I think
Oh.
you should.
Remember, she wants the other half.
Okay, so
I told her that.
why
and
don't
yes.
you take that now? This is
No?
something you could. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay. I mean, you're the doctor. I'm gonna put it here so I don't forget it. 'Cause I'll forget.
What I was saying is, half now, half later, sort of
I
thing.
moved it. Oh.
You know, if you need it.
Oh,
Should you
I
need it?
see.
And then this one's hers.
Oh, well, she said we could split one.
I thought that's what you were just saying, is that you wanted the other half.
She does, yeah. But I don't know that I'm going to need two.
Don't understand. You just do
Okay.
whatever you want with those.
Great, I love it. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You're making no sense. BMO. BMO's doing lines over here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Fat lines?
I guess so. BMO, you savage. Share some.
So, John, I'm going to make a drink.
I have a extra half an onion. We don't need onion for anything else tonight, right?
A spooky drink. Oh, my mustache is wet again. It's called The Eye of the Spider.
The
It's a
thrill
coffee
of
drink.
the fight,
So,
rising up
I am
to
going to do
the challenge.
1.5 ounces of vodka. 1 ounce of this coffee liqueur. You could use any coffee liqueur. 1 ounce.
Of a mojo. Can I take these out?
Yes, please. And half creme de cacao. This is not the creme de cacao that I normally
Am
would
I
use.
supposed to push into the middle like you did with the other ones?
I already did that.
Okay.
Oh, what? I did. They puffed back up. Weird.
Okay, I fixed it for you.
Can you turn that timer off for me?
Yes. Do you need this oven anymore?
No. Don't do that.
Wait until they're ready.
No, use the spatula, not the tongs. Pretty please. Right there, baby. The green one is already dirty. Okay. So, here's these things. And then, before I mix this drink, it's very simple, but it's going to look cool once I do the whipped cream.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Oh, dummy.
What?
I need to shake the cream in my shaker, and I made the
I'm excited about these cookies.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. Okay. The strainer down. Audra, go pick that up.
They look delicious.
Mhm.
There might not be any left when you get home.
What? There's 16 of them.
Okay, well,
Are you and Mojo gonna eat them all?
maybe.
How's our squashies?
I'm gonna leave.
I think they should cook them in for a
I'm
while.
gonna broil them.
Oh wow, you're gonna crisp them up?
No, I'm just gonna leave them and let them get baked.
Yeah. And broil maybe.
I don't want it to burn. I think I'm gonna do the bean dip tomorrow.
Yeah? Do we have time tomorrow?
I
Can you
don't
tell
know.
me
We'll
what
find
time?
out.
Whipped cream.
Well, I guess we've only been doing this for. Usually have a longer stream. Maybe I will do it.
Yeah, it's only 8:45. We've been on for less than 2 hours. It's a short stream for us. Especially on Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be a Finn without a Jake.
I know.
People are gonna be confused. Well, Mojo's my Jake.
At least you have, BMO.
That's true.
I could put my dress on Mojo.
I'm sure you would love that.
So I'm dry shaking this. Which dry shake just means shaking without ice. So there's no ice in this tin. We're just shaking and putting air into the cream. It's kind of like, it's making whipped cream by hand. Which, it's a lot, but here we are. We're doing it. I don't even know if I need this much in here. Also, you can hear the liquid. I mean, you guys probably can't, but when you're shaking it, you can hear the liquid in there. And once you start not hearing it as much, it means it's thickening up. I need to change hands. And it's becoming whipped cream.
Whip it.
We're whipping it real good. I like to check it sometimes. Oh yeah, we're far from whipped cream. Bartending has to get your arms yoked. You would think that. I haven't been doing it in a while, so definitely not as in good shape as I was bartending and being at the restaurant. You know, you do a lot of steps. Oh, the cocktail. Might be too much in here. Oh no, is she coming along?
That's what I was supposed
She's
to.
coming.
That's what I had some of those serranos and jalapenos for.
For what?
Bean dip.
Oh, you
I
used
used
them
them
all.
all. Pickled them.
I couldn't remember it, honestly.
I don't have any left.
Oh, for the bean dip. All right, y'all. I think we did it.
Well, the other like bean dip I would make would be like a fresh one with like avocado and stuff. So that
Look
would
at that.
be tomorrow.
See? It was literally straight heavy cream, and now it is whipped cream. So, now that we have this, we're going to stir our drink. I need a glass. Sorry, what about tomorrow? I could go
I'm just
get a
saying, like
Serrano tomorrow.
the other
From
type
the
of
bodega.
bean dip that I would make is
Yeah.
like it's kind of like making pico de gallo or something, like it's meant to be like made and then eaten.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no point in me making it ahead of time.
Mm.
We're not going to eat it tonight.
Yeah,
You know?
I get it, yeah.
What were the other things I put on the recipe thing tonight?
Chocolate dipped pretzels. That's it, and the graveyard bean dip.
Yeah. I'm okay with a 2-hour stream tonight. We've been sicky.
Yeah.
This one's getting toasty. We're almost there.
So we're gonna stir this bad boy up.
And also, I don't think tomorrow's those things aren't gonna take too long.
I will eat one now, probably, right? Or I mean, how long do you think?
I think when you make that, I'm gonna bring these out.
Okay.
We're gonna raid someone. We're gonna be done.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Do you need another one?
No, this is just one drink.
Oh.
I just need one to show everyone.
For who, Mojo?
Yeah. My mustache is in the way. Chocolatey. I do look like Hulk Hogan on stream with this stash. Like when you just see my hat.
Yeah, if you don't, you gotta see the.
I know
the
it's
Jake.
hard because I'm not. I mean, the glasses were helpful, but still. All right, we're gonna strain this bad boy out. We're gonna get our whipped cream.
Ooh.
This is just gonna sit on top of it.
This is cute.
Can you change to the top down for me, Paul?
Tap down, yeah. Should we raid Colino and
Are they doing their
Chevy and Date Night In because they're doing a collab?
Oh, cute.
I think that would be the one to do.
Yeah. I don't know how they got this.
Because we love them.
Smooth in the photo. I would have preferred to type this on, but here we are.
They're dressed up too.
Cute. Not surprised. Oh, you can't even see the top down. Never mind. Change it back. Honey.
Oh,
Mojo, quit it.
Being too far away?
No, it's like fucked up.
Oh.
Well, I apparently made this a little too thick because it's hard to move. And it's like one entity now.
You need to do the ear thing.
What ear thing?
That might be from Adventure.
Who said that?
John.
Oh.
Oh yeah! Here we go. Can I get in here? Hot,
Uh-huh.
hot. Look at these crispy toasty boys.
Yummy. I'm excited. It's too thick. Can't see it. We'll use chocolate instead. Because I have enough.
Boop boop. Think these are too small? That works.
Mm-mm.
You're kind of gonna scoop into it anyway, so you don't want to eat the outside of an acorn squash. Trust me. Oh wow! Little
Wow.
chef.
Ta-da.
Look at
Hold,
that.
please.
Slamming. So should we do these melty cookies tomorrow? Finish them tomorrow or what?
Nope. I'm going to do one right now on stream.
Oh.
Look at this little bat.
Hell yeah. Here, let me move your dishes. What do you need?
Just need this. plate. Stay. Not you, right? The plates. The bowls. Stay. Stay and lay.
I'm a good boy.
Lynn's is killing it tonight. Thanks, Pops. Okay. So these cookies came out way bigger than I expected them to be. So maybe we'll do, I guess, I don't really know. I don't really know what to do here. Maybe like that.
Sure.
And then
Drop your mustache.
I know, it's in the way.
Yeah!
There we go.
Looks like
Your
a
Spidey
little.
cookie.
It looks like the Miyazaki little.
Can you hold it up for them
Soot
over there?
spirit.
Yeah. Ta-da. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me take a little vid of this. All of our things. Schmutz, get on my plate.
It's about as close as you can get without getting your eyes wet.
Oh, it does. Nice. And that was that.
Should I just go top down with this one?
Yeah, sure. Oh, yep, there you go. Nice. You two need to move next door so I can come over for dinner, John says.
Okay.
Fantastic, John.
Creamy.
Can you wait?
I was about to get it all over my mustache.
I know. All right. Do you want to get the raid ready?
I do. Are we ready?
Yep. Ready.
So we will be rating good friends of ours, A Date Night In, Kyle, she's great, and then Colino and Chevy are co-streaming. Say hello.
Yeah. Give them love from us. We will be there too.
Give them our love.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. We're doing,
Bye.
tomorrow
See you
we're
tomorrow.
doing Bob's Burgers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.